Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Diversi. Today we're going to go over challenges 13 through 24 of the December 2025 monthly challenges. And to begin with, we have Draven. Special rules are Ionia discount and survival of the fittest. Round start, obliterate the foe's weakest unit to grant double its stats to the foe's strongest unit. For this we're going to be using Ahri, I think. And we're running just the normal Ahri build, which is Hymn of Valor, Curators, and Lost Chapter. Some people like doing different things because they don't find playing and recalling Ahri and destroying the Nexus fun. I'm not one of those people. Almost never skip on Ambessa. Mage Seeker's clearance is maybe terrible here. Could be good if you got everything you wanted, but I think generally speaking, probably not very good. Plus 4 damage, actually not bad. It would really accelerate your win condition. I'm not sure what I was looking for, but I certainly didn't find it. We got to Draven, whose power is God Among Gladiators. Round and the foe summons Draven if he isn't in play. When Draven attacks, give him +1/+0 and double attack this round. Keep Ambessa gives us a higher chance of drawing into Ahri, and we didn't draw, and then we did. So we are all good here. I play the Maker and recall. Very rare that the Maker actually does anything, so that was kind of neat. Drop Ahri. We will redoubled Valor. We draw Prictus, and here we have a pretty good attack. We're gonna stun the strongest. And of course Draven's gonna block. We didn't draw any recall spells, so that's kind of an issue here. So we'll just get Ambessa down. They pass. This is great for me. Here we have a recall. So I'm gonna start by dropping Mr. Root. Then I'm gonna recall Ahri. Giving something vulnerable. Drop new Ahri. The guy is pretty big, which is probably somewhat concerning. And not sure what my win condition is here. This looks fine. There's our Ambessa, which not ideal, but also not terrible. And we can drop Mr. Root here. We picked up another charm, so we can recall Ahri. We replay, except we don't have the mana, so oops. Attack with Mr. Root. He can't be blocked. And then this round, if we drop Ahri, we win the game. Normally that's a little better if you draw more recall spells. I did not, so it is what it is. Challenge number 14 is Viktor and Lulu. Special rules are arms race. Game start, all players summon 2 Funsmiths, and incapacitation. The player's damage units can't block. For this I'm going to be using Jhin with Curators double Riptide. It's normal build. Sometimes you switch out a Riptide for Chemtech. Curators, I think, is basically mandatory. And kind of want something that'll do fast, slow spells or skills, so something like Vhagar is probably fine. Heimerdinger sounds actually pretty good here. Thermogenic Beam is a thing. It's also one of our spells that has a heal attached to it, so it's not bad to double up on that. Jhin with Fury is probably funny, and we'll take the mana gem here as well. We go into Viktor, whose power is beyond mere flesh. Those units have +1/+1 for each of their keywords. And we do want Jhin in hand. Thermogenic Beam with Jeweled Gauntlets could be interesting. Drop Crackshot Corsair here. And it's fine to attack. It also be boosted by the two Funsmiths. With the extra mana gem, we're able to drop Jhin, which should clear the board. Yeah, we're gonna captive audience. Next round we should attack, win the game. I don't think there's a way for them to stop that. Pretty easy. Overwhelm is pretty good on Jhin. And we'll remove our worst card, which is Avaros and Marksman. We go into Lulu, whose power is Adorabus. Round start, transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel, and silence it this round. That means we're going to have one less Funsmith. Reroll looking for Jhin, we find him. And they do have the attack token, they could challenge the squirrel, so I'm going to prevent that with the stage hand here. Stage hand's also a decent blocker for the Funsmiths, so they just decide not to attack, which makes sense. Drop Mana Soul Student and pass, and he'll become a squirrel on round 3. We're now able to drop Jhin, which, because their board is so wide, it's not going to kill everything, but it'll give us enough captive audiences to finish everything else off. Especially with the double Funsmith, so each of these will do 5 damage instead of 3. And I guess I can kill this guy too while we're at it. And as long as nothing bad happens, this wins the game. We did it. Challenge number 15 is Lee Sin. Special rules are Demacia Discount and Blind Rage. Players units with power 4+ can't block. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. And we are using Lux with Chemtech Duplicator, Arcane Comet, and Archangel Staff. We should be able to get her on the board, round early. Hopefully we'll draw into the spell that gives extra mana. And I'm going to be fun and take Viego here. Maybe not the right plan, but doing it anyway. Not trading any of our starting powers because they're all incredible. And Double Time Watch will get Lux on the board faster. So we'll take that and go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, create 2 resonating strikes in their hand. They cost 0. We find Succession. We're gonna play it, of course. That'll give us our extra mana for next round, and we'll attack, trying to kill the Sparring Student. This round we are able to drop Lux, so we do. And we can block. They're gonna use the Resonating Strikes if you block, but since we have Barrier, it doesn't matter. Here I'm gonna preemptively... I was gonna preemptively Barrier Lux, but I think I'm just gonna Arcane Comet instead. I think it's a little bit safer because they could have Dragon's Rage. Then we'll drop Mage Seeker, Inciter, and Persuader. I think we just kill this unit here. Then we can Final Spark the Nexus. Our unit hadn't gotten stunned, I would Golden Aegis here. Might still be worth it, but I'm just not going to. Drop Viego free, and Laurent Protégé, and then we're going to Barrier. She'll give us Rally, something's gonna get stunned, unavoidable. And we attack again. Challenge 16 is Misfortune. Special rules are Chronicle of Ruin. Round start, kill all units, then revive them, and Trick of the Light. Game start, the foe summons a 0/8 Mirror Mage. For this, I'm going to be using Gwen. I'm using Stalker's Blade, Guardian Angel, and Troll Kings. This is different than what I had in the spreadsheet because I'm level 25, and also we're using Guardian Angel to take advantage of Chronicle of Ruin here. I think that's probably a good flip anyway. I had Luden's Tempest and Crown Guard Inheritance, which also still good. I don't know. I feel like either way you go, you're probably going to be fine. And I'm going to take Fiddlesticks here. This will guarantee that we draw Gwen. And at the champion item chest, I think I'm looking for cost reduction. It's fine. Maybe Deathless. But Deathless can sometimes be weird with Chronicle of Ruin. And we can look for an item if we want. Like Atrocity doing +1 damage really doesn't do much. Glimpse Beyond with Thieves' Glove might. And probably just better to not do anything. We go into Misfortune, whose power is Boarding Party. When the foe's units attack, deal 1 to the player's battling units and the player's Nexus. Alright. We have our Gwen, we just need to get her on the board and then everything will be great. Then we pass. Can't attack here, doesn't really make a difference. Everything's gonna be zeroed out in hit points. Drop Gwen. Kill something. Could let her die with Guardian Angel. And then the new one will probably have Guardian Angel again? Not sure. We're gonna find out. Yeah, it has Guardian Angel again, but we only got 1 Gwen instead of 2. That's probably the wrong thing to do, but it's fine. We have Chronicler of Ruin, which will give us 2 Gwen.
Nothing to fear.
And we attack. Here's where if we had Crown Guard Inheritance, we would have won the game. But I do not, because I am only level 25. We are now mass producing Gwen. We lose 1. And, I mean, this is an obvious win. We're doing 157 damage. Challenge 17 is Ezreal. Special rules are Vandal Magic. Game start, the player summons the Bandle Tree, that sucks. And Long Rest, the foe's units have regeneration. For this we're using Fiddlesticks, Double Chameleons, and Chemtech. Obviously if you have Echoing Spirit, you want that instead. And then I usually run Harmless Scarecrow. Other people like Nora's. Those are both, you know, signature relics, so you might not have access to them. If you don't, I think Guardian Angel is just fine. I take Zed, I guess. Zed's usually pretty good. Although maybe not into Ezreal, actually. Give him Elusive. And at the champion item chest, we're just gonna make Fiddlesticks bigger. Then we go into Ezreal, whose power is Target Practice. The foe's spells cost 1. Round start, they create a fleeting Static Shock in hand. If they've leveled up, they can create a fleeting True Shot Barrage instead. The reason we're using Fiddlesticks here is my idea is to gloom everything and then not worry about the regeneration. Took me a while, but I got there. Could drop Shallow Siren to block here. I think that's fine. Do need to do something like Reap to get rid of his spell shield, and I don't know, it's probably fine to play some of our other units here. Going to Bloom. We'll attack with Shadow Fiend, because why not? Save our mana here so we can Crow Storm on this round. Ideally we get Fiddlesticks, and we did. Might actually be able to just do nothing here, and then save that Crow Storm for next round. When we have Chemtech active, and then that'll let us play some units for the Bandle Tree. I don't think I have any region I haven't played something for. Dread Harvester is really good. Better when he's, you know, cost reduced. But that's fine. I'm gonna open Crow Storm here. Then we're gonna attack. Our hand is super full, so I'm not gonna be making any coins from the Attendant Accountant. And we can't play any new region of units. Just gonna pass here. That I don't want to happen, so I'm gonna Crow Storm. And we just attack here. Do eat a stun, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm gonna get rid of the Bandle Tree. I'm not really planning on winning that way. And I don't think I need to draw any cards. Just gonna try to get some stuff out of my hand actually instead. Fiddle levels up. You can just kinda chill here. Not really worried about anything. Eventually they'll attack and we'll Crow Storm. Yeah, I'll drop Baleful Seeker. And they're out of cards. Maybe not the smoothest win, but, you know, good enough. Challenge 18 is Katarina with Mountain Peak. Game start, the foe summons a Targon's Peak. Round end, all players draw one and fixed her upper. Round start, give the foe's weakest unit +3/+3 this round. Using Morgana for this, Grand General's Counterplan, Chemtech, and Wicked Harvest. It's actually kind of a slow build, so I don't know if it's necessarily super appropriate into Katarina, but as long as we have one thing that can target her on round one, we're gonna be okay. So I'm probably gonna look for something that can target something on round one. And I don't think I'm gonna find it. Okay, we have Annie. Annie's great. And at the spells chest, we usually take nothing. At the champion item chest, obviously we want cost reduction, but double attack is fine. And we go into Katarina, whose power is Inspiring Presence. When the foe plays a champion, grant their other units +2/+2. And we have Hush here and Dark Binding, so we're in a good spot. We also have Spellslinger. So they drop Katarina, we'll stun with Spellslinger. I guess they had a free Blade's Edge from the Targon's Peak. That's fine. Play Legion Saboteur and attack. This helps us get cards out of our hand, which makes it more likely that Targon's Peak will hit something more valuable. And I'm not going to do anything until they attack. They're out of mana. Their 0 cost card was Legion Rearguard, so we should be good now. First we're going to Hush, then we are going to play Lisa and Dolly. They decide to attack, it's really bad for them. Yeah, I'm just going to pass here. That was their free card. Now I'm going to drop Morgana, which will kill my Legion Saboteur. And we'll stun theirs. And attack. Curses will finish them off. Drop a Startled Stomper. Can run Mahira here to curse, so we can't be attacked. And then Dark Binding. taking the Scourge. If we can get the Scourge down to 0 cost, that'd be really fun. And we'll take the Serpent to make that more likely, because we can just pull the Serpent out of our hand. And we'll drop Annie as well. Didn't hit the Scourge, but it doesn't matter, we have plenty of damage here. Challenge 19 is Ezreal. We have Trick of the Light. Game start, all players summon a Mirror Mage and strengthen Swiftness. The foe's units have Quick Attack. Trick of the Light will work with Mirror Image, so that'll be good. And for this we're going to be using LeBlanc with Guardian Angel and 2 Stalker's Blades. I really like LeBlanc as an Ezreal counter. I say this every month. Because you have Sharpened Resolve, you can usually beat that Static Shock. And then once you have LeBlanc on the board, you can control Ezreal forever. Only problem is sometimes you get hit by Swap Bot, and yeah, that's a problem. It'll steal your stats. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna take Zed for Shadow Shift. I have a plan where we Shadow Shift if we get Swap Botted. And LeBlanc for 2 is amazing. The items chest, we're probably taking nothing here. We get into Ezreal, whose power is still target practice. Spells cost 1. Static Shock. True Shot Barrage. And I'm gonna pass, let them play a card. They're always gonna play something. If they have Static Shock, they'll play it. So you can just wait for that to happen. And then you can drop your LeBlanc. Didn't expect that to be free. That's okay. We'll heal our Mirror Mage. Walk is 5 away from leveling. I don't actually have a good way to do that. Play House Spider here. Can't do anything about that. Now we attack again. Could save the Spiderling if we wanted, or just make LeBlanc huge. Gonna play Shadow Fiend as a passing move.
You know what my future is? Glorious.
And now we're gonna Mirror Image. Agent Saboteur would have been a better passing move, but whatever. That one's perfect. Sharpened Resolve into Mirror Image. Maybe a bad Mirror Image, because I didn't have that much going on. Drop Legion Saboteur. Gonna Sharpen Resolve. And then I'm going to Blade's Edge as a passing move. They decided to do nothing. Mirror Image LeBlanc. And Mirror Image LeBlanc. I assume they have something in their hand, but I don't know. They didn't do anything, so I guess we win. Weird fight. Challenge 20 is Zed. Special rules are Price of Progress. Players' spells cost 2 less, units cost 1 more, and pick their bones clean. Each round, the first time the foe summons a unit granted impact. For this, we're going to be using Nami with Chemtech and 2 Grand General's counterplan. A little concerned. We do have to survive a little bit extra. So if we can pick up something like Dark Binding, that'll help us stay alive until we can get Nami on the board. As soon as Nami's on the board, we'll be okay. At the champion item chest, we're going to just re-roll until we find cost reduction. I didn't, so we'll take Shadow Totem instead. Zed doesn't really have hurdy spells. Removal, so I think just making more Nami is probably fine. You do have to survive 2 rounds. And we did not draw our Dark Binding, which is our primary way of surviving here. Going to spawn 4. And we'll play Ransom Riches. Can't actually play any of these. Oh, never mind, we can. We'll play Spacey Sketcher. Present Strike is great. Never wanted anything more. And a Crescent Strike here. And we'll drop. Actually, Nami's better next round. I guess we'll just pass. Could get hit with Will of Ionia. That's a possibility.
My people are counting on me.
And now with Nami down, we're gonna Answered Prayer.
Let the tide carry you.
Be better if we were in Chemtech, but we're not, so
Rise with the surf.
make do. Ebb and Flow healing us.
Let the tide carry you. I am
We'll also
the
remove
tide
some of their
caller.
units.
Drive back the darkness.
And we'll do it again. So lets us play our Burble Fish.
Spin it round, throw it down. Leave me be.
And we'll flow. And a Formless Blade here. That way if Ebb and Flow hits Zed, he'll die. And it worked.
Ooh, that's new.
I think it just attack with everything.
Rise with the surf.
They'll never see me coming.
And we do have Chemtech active now. And with our ebbs and flows, we should have sufficient damage to kill the Nexus.
Rise with the surf.
Can heal our units if we want, doesn't really matter.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Easy win.
One will be safe a while longer.
I've been playing a little bit more Nasus, so I decided to change his relics around too. Challenge 21 is Draven and Misfortune. Special rules are Dune Striders, just Shurima discount, and Death is like the Wind. When the player summons or plays their first unit each round, stun it. Nasus, we're using Chemtech and 2 Grand Generals counter plan. As long as we survive long enough to get Nasus on the board, we'll be okay. Actually be incredible. I'm gonna take Voidling, has a mana gem on it. And at the shop, -2 costs on Nasus is exactly what we want. We go on to Draven, whose power is God Among Gladiators. Round end, they summon a Draven if they don't have one in play. And one Draven attacks against +1/+0 and double attack. Start by dropping our Voidling. And we pass, because he's stunned. Gonna take a bunch of damage here, kind of unavoidable. But we'll get Nasus down. And my Siphoning Strike is not burst, which makes me a little bit sad. Block with the Voidling. Since Nasus is already down, we don't need him anymore. And they threw away their Midnight Raid, which is amazing for us. Can play Siphoning Strike, getting rid of the Battlecaster, also drawing Nasus, and we'll drop another mana gem, and we can attack with Nasus as well. He levels, which makes everything a little less dangerous. I'm gonna exhaust Draven, so he is useless. Drop Kai'Sa. And I'm out of mana, unfortunate. I drop Defenders of the Sun Disk, just kinda to get it out of my hand. Second skin on Nasus. Also grows Kai'Sa. And basically, as soon as we attack, we're gonna win here. We just need to kill anything that can block us. Since we have Fearsome on both Nasus and Kai'Sa, they're unblockable. Take Black Cleaver. Wonder if Dragon Tooth is actually more stats over time. Black Cleaver is probably fine. And at the healer, we cut our worst card, which is, I don't know, probably Rampaging Bakai. And we go into Misfortune, whose power is Boarding Party. When the foe's units attack, they deal 1 to the player's battling units and their Nexus. Gonna look for our mana gem. Don't find it,
Looking for trouble.
so we pass. Now we can drop Nasus.
Firepower's always in style.
We get stunned. Such a strong power.
You're cute when you're armed. Firepower's always in style.
And here we have a choice. We can either drop Kai'Sa or start using Siphoning Strike and growing Nasus. I choose grow Nasus. But I think either option has value. Drop Kai'Sa. I guess we're good. Second skin to pick up the Fearsome. Also lets them play a card. We will then remove. And we'll remove something else. I think I was supposed to wait on second skin until I played Siphoning Strike first. Now we attack him in the game. No problems. Nasus is so much better than I thought he was. Challenge 22 is Swain special rule repetition. When any player plays a spell, copy it with the same targets, and embrace the shadows. The foe's attacking units have +1/+0. Using Lux again, Chemtech, Arcane Comet, and Archangel's Staff. As long as we get Lux on the board, we're fine. It might even be fine without. As long as we pull like Succession, should be okay. And Winter's Touch is 2 mana gems. I'm gonna take that. And at the champion item chest, ideally we pick up cost reduction, and we find it. And we go into Swain, whose power is suffer. Round start, deal 3 to all the player's damage units. Reroll, trying to get Lux. Pass, because we have to. And we play Succession. And we can drop Lux as well. This is a terrible attack. I didn't have to block it, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I don't have 10 mana, so it's a choice between these two. Probably going to be Winter's Touch. Which means I can play Protege here. Then we're gonna Winter's Touch. And we're gonna Final Spark. We can play a Golden Herald and attack. And Golden Aegis. And attack. Lux is so strong if you can get mana gems. Challenge 23 is Jinx. For this we're using Aatrox, Double Stalker's Blade, and Crown Guard Inheritance. Special rules are Savage Mysticism. Round start, each player gets a mana gem. And fan favorite, round start, give the foe's strongest unit +2/+0 and overwhelm this round. Should be able to get Aatrox on the board pretty quickly because of Savage Mysticism. So like round 3, and then the Stalker's Blade should take care of it. As soon as Aatrox is leveled, he's really good. And we probably won't even need to level for that anyway. And take Poppy here as capture. I can put Anti up on Poppy, but I kind of want like actual cost reduction on Aatrox. Overwhelm's not bad either. Elusive is fine. And we go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket Scope Boom. When the foe attacks, they play Super Mega Death Rocket. Reroll, trying to get our Aatrox. And our whole hand is just equipment. They don't have challengers, so we can play a unit here and block. Maybe I block the thing I can kill. Only take 1 extra damage for that. And still can't play anything. Gonna drop Aatrox now. I think it's probably fine. And we can drop a Yordle Squire and equip with the Darkened Staff. I could just attack here. They want to get rid of their Jinx, that's fine with me. And we're gonna Furious Wielder it. Don't want to block. They probably have Get Excited. Can drop. Could equip here, but I think it's actually worse. I'm just gonna play World Ender to level us up and turn all my equipments cheaper. So I should be able to play Balkooks and Jorel and another Jorel, but not another Balkooks. And we attack. Can't quite play Pro. And we attack him in the game. Aatrox is weird, man. So, this is something where I think I might lose. This is Caitlyn, Challenge 24, the last one for this set. We have Mountain Peak, game start, the foe summons a Targon's Peak, round end, all players draw 1. Vicious Enemy and Enlightened Knowledge, round start, heal the foe's Nexus 3. For this I'm using Elder Dragon, 1-star, level 7, with the Chameleon's Necklace. I would be a lot less afraid if I was at, 2 stars and not level 7, but I still think it'll work. I'm gonna take Mordekaiser because he's expensive, and Targon's Peak has a chance of reducing him. And we're gonna go to the champion item chest, and we're looking for something. Not sure what that something is, but I'll definitely know it when I see it. Dragon Leather. We're going with Dragon Leather. Going to Caitlyn, whose power is on the case. Round start, the foe plants 1 Flash Bomb Trap in the top 8 cards of the player's deck. And none of these cards are expensive, so we reroll everything. And of course the discount hits the card I can't play. Do hit it on the Stalking Broodmother. And we're gonna block as much damage as we can here. Drop Katarina, the Ruined. Give him Deathless. They want to kill my thing. We're gonna kill their Caitlyn instead. And we're gonna drop Otrani, who will give us extra mana next round. And we're fine to attack here with Katarina. And we did hit Elder Dragon with the Targon's Peak. They want to kill my dragon, which I'm like roughly okay with, but I think I can do a little better and kill their Justice Rider instead. Not close to leveling up. That's okay. We hit on Mordekaiser as well. And drop another Dragon Whisperer and kill them both. Heal our Nexus while we're at it.
Coming through! Solving crimes!
And we're gonna kill their strongest units.
I smell a rat.
I think I'm gonna hold my mana here.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
Hey, get a leveled up Caitlyn, that's fine. Gonna drop the Stalking Brood Mother and respond to the Mystic Shot by killing their Caitlyn. That's unfortunate. Gonna Strafing Strike and kill their Patrol Wardens too. That's such a better play before they killed Mordekaiser. Nothing's perfect. Play Elder Dragon spell, drop Catagrin, give him Deathless,
Finest gear for Piltover's finest.
and I think we just attack here. Maybe attack with Stalking Broodmother alone first, then with everything.
Better say.
Elder Dragon still not leveling up. He's close now.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
And we'll drop Blue Sentinel.
Just keeping the peace.
Here's my calling card.
I guess Ruby Guide Conjurer just to get it out of hand. Kinda running out of cards. But ideally we win next round. Not sure if we actually do, but you know, ideally. And we do! So yeah, things are a lot harder if you don't have mana and or star powers. But ultimately still fine. When you have a smaller roster, you have to make some concessions and, you know, take some chances that you wouldn't otherwise normally do. And that is it for this set. Challenges 13 through 24 of the December 2025 monthly challenges. I don't think anything was particularly difficult there, so hopefully you also have an easy time. A little concerned going forward because if I'm spending this much power up front, what was I doing at the end? But we'll find out. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.